Only have 3 days in Hong Kong? You can ride to a mountaintop in the morning, eat street food by lunch, and watch one of the world's best skylines light up at night. We're sharing the ultimate itinerary with iconic views, island escapes, and a few classic Hong Kong experiences you can't miss. Canadians can visit Hong Kong visa-free for up to 90 days, and British citizens can visit for up to 6 months. For getting to the city, the Airport Express takes as little as 25 minutes from Hong Kong International Airport and costs around 120 Hong Kong dollars. The MTR Tourist Day Pass is the best way to get around and costs about 75 Hong Kong dollars. It gives you 24 hours of unlimited travel. Before you travel, we suggest downloading Alipay, HK, and WeChat Pay to pay for everything from dining, taxis, transport, and attractions. We always travel with an eSIM card, and our go-to is Airalo. It's a great, affordable way to stay connected when traveling. So now that you've got the basics, let's get started. Take a ride on the historic Peak Tram. For your first day in Hong Kong, we'd start with the big one. Head straight to the Peak Tram in the morning. It's one of the city's most famous experiences, and honestly, it still lives up to the hype. The climb up Victoria Peak is steep, dramatic, and one of the best introductions to the city. The tram runs daily from 7:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. and is one of the easiest first stops for anyone visiting Hong Kong for the first time. It's reachable by foot from Central Station. Return tickets cost 116 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $20 Canadian. If you want the combo ticket that includes the Sky Terrace 428, it's 182 Hong Kong dollars, which is the highest viewing platform at the peak. It's a major tourist draw, so going early in the morning gives you the best shot for shorter lines and clearer visibility. Expect to spend 1 to 1.5 hours total for the ride, the viewpoint, and photos. After Victoria Peak, head back down to Central, which is the main business district on Hong Kong Island. This part of the itinerary is easy because your next stops are all clustered together.
Take a ride on the world's longest escalator.
The best move next is to head toward the Central Mid-Levels Escalator, which starts at Queen's Road Central. It connects to Central Market and runs uphill all the way toward Conduit Road. It's free to use, and from 10:20 a.m. to midnight, it runs uphill, which makes sightseeing so easy through Central and Soho after your peak visit. Soho, south of Hollywood, is one of the most popular walking areas in Central. Enjoy the cafes and the city energy without needing a schedule or an attraction. It's located in the heart of the district, and it's one of the easiest ways to connect to your next location, the Man Mo Temple.
Okay, we're in the Man Mo Temple, and I'm going to use the Chinese fortune sticks. You ask it a question, and then you shake it until one stick falls out. And now I go to number 41. That's what the answer gave me, the fortune stick. Uh-oh, I have an unfavorable prospect. I'm in trouble.
The Man Mo Temple is one of the oldest temples in Hong Kong, and it fits perfectly in this route because it sits right in Old Town Central and Sheung Wan area. Entry is free and is open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Here in Hong Kong at Victoria Harbour, and we're about to get on the Star Cruise, where we're going to take a little trip around and look at the city skyline.
Next, make your way to the waterfront for the classic harbor crossing with the Star Ferry from Central Star Ferry Pier or Central Pier 7. You'll be heading over to Tsim Sha Tsui Star Ferry Pier on Salisbury Road. This is one of the best value experiences in Hong Kong and also one of the most scenic. It takes about 9 minutes to cross, and the cost is only $220 to $370 Hong Kong dollars. Prices depend on whether you choose the lower or upper deck and whether it's a weekday, weekend, or public holiday. If you purchase the Hong Kong tourist ticket, you have unlimited rides included in your price. The next stop is our favorite for the waterfront promenade with one of the classic postcard views of Victoria Harbour. Tsim Sha Tsui is where you'll find Avenue of the Stars, which is Hong Kong's answer to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's here you'll want to spend the afternoon, explore the waterfront, and grab your dinner because you're going to stick around into the evening. For the Symphony of Lights, grab your spot early. It happens at 8 p.m. every night and it's free. The waterfront is one of the best official places to watch it, and it gets crowded. We have watched it both from the waterfront promenade and from a dinner cruise out on the water, which makes a close-up view and is a ton of fun. We have links to cruises in the description below.
We're in the middle of Victoria Harbour here in Hong Kong, witnessing the Symphony of Lights, which is pretty amazing. And actually, it is the world's largest light show. And it cost the city of Hong Kong $1 million a night to put this on, so enjoy it.
Day 2 takes you out of the hustle and bustle to Lantau Island, Big Buddha, and the Tai O Fishing Village. Getting there is easy by metro, but you can hire a car or take a tour, which we have suggested, and we have links below in the description.
Heading up to the Big Buddha.
The cable car is an awesome ride and takes about 25 minutes to go to the top. Round-trip prices cost about 295 Hong Kong dollars. If you want that glass-bottom experience and better views, splurge for the Crystal Cabin at 365 Hong Kong dollars. Once you arrive at Ngong Ping, there are 2 main stops. The Tian Buddha, also called the Big Buddha, and you'll understand why, and the Po Lin Monastery. We recommend 3 hours total for Ngong Ping if you want to do it properly. That gives you time for the cable car, the walk up to Ngong Ping Village, time at the Big Buddha and the monastery, plus a little bit of room for food and photos. After the Big Buddha, you'll hop on the bus to go to the Tai O Fishing Village. You can also take the blue Lantau taxi to here as well. It takes about 15 minutes to get there. Tai O is a more traditional part of the day. It's known for its stilt houses, dried seafood shops, canals, and fishing village atmosphere.
Wow, that's a lot of dried fish shops.
It is one of the oldest fishing villages in Hong Kong and works really well as a contrast from the hustle and bustle to Hong Kong. You can experience a more traditional way of life, explore the stilt houses, and browse the many fish markets. Walking around the village is free, so your main cost here is just transport or whatever food and snacks you buy. This is a great place for lunch, and we highly recommend getting on a boat for a 20-minute sightseeing tour. It costs about 40 Hong Kong dollars per person.
We're here in the village of Tai O, and we're learning how to separate yolks from duck eggs. So we'll see how I do. Very gently. And we're good to go.
Tai O and the Big Buddha are a full-day excursion together, so you will probably finish up late in the afternoon. You can stay here and grab dinner and enjoy some traditional meals, or you can head over to Tung Chung. You'll pass through this on your way back to Hong Kong proper. Here you'll find city gate outlets and lots of places to eat if you want more mainstream dining. We stayed at the Mira Hong Kong on Kowloon Island. It's more affordable over here. It's located right in the middle of Hong Kong's best connected neighborhoods, and it's just a 3-minute walk to the MTR station. It's also walking distance to the Star Ferry, which makes it easy to get between Kowloon and Hong Kong Island. The Mira has designer rooms, multiple bars and restaurants, free Wi-Fi, a spa, fitness center, and an indoor pool. Day 3 takes you away from the harbor and out to 2 very different sides of Hong Kong: a hillside monastery and a seafood town on the waterfront. Start your morning at Thousand Buddhas Monastery, located in Pai Tao Village. This is one of Hong Kong's most unusual temple visits, and it works best as an early morning stop before the heat builds. We're walking up to 10,000 Buddha Monastery, and this is the pathway with 500 disciples lining the way. You can take the MTR to the Sha Tin station, and then it's a short walk to the path up to the Pai Tao village. Entry is free. This is not a quick stop though. The climb is part of the experience, and you should allow about 1.5 to 2 hours total for the walk up, time to explore the monastery, and the walk back down. And just to take note, this is a religious site. So wear comfortable shoes, bring water, dress appropriately, and arrive early. Just an hour outside of Hong Kong is your next stop, Sai Kung. This is the gateway to the Hong Kong UNESCO Global Geopark. The best way to see it is by boat, with half-day tours that take you past sea arches, caves, and famous hexagonal rock columns. It's one of Hong Kong's most underrated natural experiences. Go for a hike, enjoy the views, and then spend some time in town. You'll spend the rest of your afternoon here, and it's a great place to have a seafood dinner. There's even a Michelin star restaurant in the village that we were lucky enough to eat at.
Perfect day out on the water here. Absolutely beautiful.
Seafood and dining are a large part of everyday life in Hong Kong, and a visit wouldn't be complete without taking a food tour. The district of Sham Shui Po is an older district of the city where you can taste traditional food, but also explore the markets, old shops, and get to know the locals. Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China, but for travelers, it still has its own immigration system and separate rules from mainland China. Your passport should be valid for at least 1 month beyond your planned departure from Hong Kong. So that's our 3-day in Hong Kong itinerary for 2026. If this is your first visit, this route gives you a great mix of the biggest city highlights from local neighborhoods, cultural landmarks, and a few experiences that take you off the beaten path. Hong Kong is one of the easiest cities to travel in Asia, but a little planning goes a long way. So book all your big attractions in advance, get your octopus card early, and group your sightseeing by area so you're not wasting time crisscrossing the city. One quick note, the Sky 100 will be reopening later this year after an extensive renovation. So if you want a bird's eye view of Hong Kong, go and check that out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Planet D Travel for more guides from around the world, because we put up a video each week.